first time in our nation's history that we have 4 generations working side by side with one another. We have the matures who were born before 1945. We have the baby boomers who were born up until 1965. We have Generation Xers who were born previous from 65 to 1990. And then we have the millennials who were 1990 to today.
One story that kind of sticks with me is I went out to talk to a client, and he said, I hired this girl just in her early 20s, and she would never respond to anything that, I felt like we were missing on communication all the time. And the main issue was that she was a millennial and he was a baby boomer, and they were having this conflict of conversation basically because he didn't understand her perspective, she didn't understand where he was coming from, and so that mismatch of generations working together was very evident.
Many times you encounter different challenges with how folks communicate, how they work together, how they collaborate, and even how they gather information.
And that creates unique issues for managers, because what worked to lead and motivate and communicate with one generation is not working with another generation. One size does not fit all.
The Workplace Learning Resource Center at Merced College developed a course for generational diversity. It focuses on helping folks better understand what motivates and drives people from the different generations.
The way the curriculum is designed is that the participants get to understand the differences between the 4 generations and why they are the way that they are. And once they get that, it just opens their eyes to better understand. For example, many baby boomer managers will say this youngest generation, millennials, are lazy and they don't have a good work ethic. Well, that's not true. They're not lazy. And it's not that they have a bad work ethic, they just have a different work ethic. And so those are the kind of things we talk about. And so the first part of the class is defining that and understanding it. And the second part of the class is equipping them with skills so they can better lead their cross-generational teams.
It's a really great opportunity for businesses to leverage the different generations and find value in what each of the generations bring to the table.
How you interact and how you develop teams around those different generations is critical for the success of the organization.
The diversity series, employers are able to pull their employees together as a cohesive unit and work in tandem with one another as a team as opposed to individuals to get to the mutual outcome, which is job satisfaction, productivity, happiness, quality of life.